Hello, Paige. If I'm making crazy faces, I'm trying to figure out, it looks kind of blurry to me. I'm trying to find something to clean it with. It might just be my eyesight. Sure. I'm going to wait and see if the moderator comes back and do it in a list type fashion. I'm just going to wipe this off really quick. Maybe it's just me or it's the settings. Hello, Katrina. Thank you for subscribing. Hi, Tarot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I hope everybody else is doing well. Hi, Queen, Bean, Jacob. Thank you for subscribing. So I noticed that I have recently gotten more subscribers, which I do appreciate. I kind of had a spiral where I was actually losing subscribers before, and then I got back on live streams, and that's when I started getting more. The weird thing is I've gained back the subscribers that I actually lost, the same amount I had lost. It wasn't all on the same day or at the same time, but kind of every other day back to back. I literally lost, I think, 10 subscribers, and then I gained 10. Like the other night I was on here, I literally gained 10 back in that one night. So I think that's kind of interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I still do personal readings just for a while. I wasn't on YouTube or live. So I don't know if she's coming in here. So I was going to try to have it more organized and do it in a list so I could stay organized and not forget anybody or go out of order. So I will get to the cards. Just want to see if a few more people come in before I do that. And maybe you want to see if any of my moderators come on. Hi, Norman. Well, I hope that's not the case, Katrina. So these messages that I'm doing tonight are not question-based. They are general goddess guidance messages. So there's no specific questions on them. However, if anybody has a specific question, I am doing donations for those. So I decided to go for, I don't know why I got that out, $5 for one question. And if you send $10 or more, you can ask 3 or more. That's okay. I started to put no questions in the title, but I kind of figured if, people kind of got that message with the title. But I'm going to go ahead and start on the card. So if anybody has any specific questions, let me get a moment to get that link. I should have grabbed it before I got on here. So I'm grabbing my link really quick in case anybody would like apparently it's going to take me a minute to so just bear with me 1 second. Hi, Elaine. So let me type this message really quick because I don't want to have to repeat it. Hi, PC. And what was I? $10 or more. Oh. I'm not used to using this particular computer. That's why I'm typing so slow. Okay, so specific questions again are for donation. I've got that listed right there. And there is the link. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the cards. These are just general 1-card messages that are coming from the Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And what I'm going to be doing is telling you the goddess that is on the card and possible additional meanings that it could be for you specifically. And I'm going to try to go through these really quickly because I want to try to get to as many people as I can. So remember that these are general and are not intended to answer questions. So what I'll be telling you is what advice this particular goddess may have for you at this time, the goddess's name, and stuff like that. And that card is free. The full spread at this time is $6.15 only for the live stream. And that is 3 cards. And remember, guys, I do not need birth dates or zodiac signs. So you do not have to send me that information. I guess I'm just going to have to, well, I can't keep up with a list and pool. That's why I was trying to see if I had a moderator coming in or if anybody would like to volunteer to be a moderator for the time being. That would be great. Because it's kind of hard for me to keep track and get the messages and stuff. So at the same time. But my intent is to go with whoever's asked first. So first come, first serve. And I think Paige asked first. So Paige, Ann, are you still here? And guys, I will only do the messages if you are in the room, because if you're out of the room, I'm not going to be on your energy. Live stream is different from email and typing. For a live stream, you do have to be in here. Okay, so there's Paige. Wait a second. I was not trying to make that into full screen, but apparently. Some of these goddesses' names, I will be honest with you, I do not know how to pronounce, so bear with me. So you have Ishtar, I guess that's how you say it. And the key word here is boundaries. And it says, love yourself enough to say no to others, demand on your time and energy. So that is for Paige. And what that is about is learning to walk away from things that are keeping you from being fair to yourself. There needs to be a balance in your life between you and other people, whether it's family, love related, whatever the case is. It's okay to say no sometimes and needing to stay firm with certain decisions that you make. So boundaries, you need to create boundaries, or this is just a reminder to keep doing that. So that is Paige, and you're welcome. So I'm going in order of where I see people have asked. So Clean Bean asked after that. So please let me know if you are here. Okay. I do have a shuffling process, so more than one card? No. The way that I pull cards is different. So, yes, it looks like I'm pulling multiple cards, but I'm not. What I do is I look at your name or your username, whatever name is placed in front of me, and I spell the name out with the cards. Um, so let's say Gifted Soul. What I do is GIFTEDSOUL. And at the L, that card that pops up at the last of my name is the message that is meant for me. So that's what I do. So no, there's not more than one card. It's just how I pull them. I don't pull from the top or the bottom. That's just the method that I've had. So Queen Bean, you have Irene, and you have the goddess Irene, and she is the keyword is peace. And it says there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. So even though on the surface things may be a little rough, or maybe this is just something that's possibly coming up for you where you have to have this kind of mindset, kind of walking by faith and not outer appearances, not looking by sight. So just know that behind the scenes, things are working out, and they're like this because if things are bad, sometimes it's not as bad as it looks. And this is about you needing to trust the synchronicities and things that are happening, because it's going to bring you to what you are needing and wanting. But sometimes you have to kind of go through some tough times to get there. So that is for Queen Bean. And again, this is Irene, and it's about peace. Peace. Yep. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, so Lane is next. So what I'm doing is I'm scrolling up and doing it this way for now from whoever asked first. So after Lane would be Tarot QOP. You're welcome. So, Lelaine, are you still here? Okay. I don't know why I feel like there's supposed to be more cards in this. So if I'm looking over here, I'm just looking at the time because I ended up making this full screen on this laptop. So now I can't see the clock. Oh. Let's see. So, Lelaine, you have Athena, and she brings inner wisdom, and it says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. So basically, you're needing to follow your intuition. Those intuitive messages are leading you to getting certain things resolved in your life. So pretty much just listening to that guidance that you are getting that's coming from a higher power, and trusting that the messages are meant for you, And it's possibly a time now where you are getting clearer messages, or maybe coming up, you're going to have more clarity around certain things. So yeah, just using inner wisdom in your intuition to help you in certain areas of your life right now. So that is Lelaine Athena. Okay, so Tarot QOP. And then PC88 is next. Hi, Marilyn. So if anybody wants a card that hasn't got one, just ask and I will get to you accordingly. Now, if you say something and I don't say anything right away, it's because I'm trying to tune into the messages and I can't concentrate looking at the chat at the same time. So if anybody is new, please feel free to subscribe. It would help me out a lot. It also helps other people find my videos. And this is one of those that I have no idea how to pronounce. I'm going to try though. Ixchel. I have no idea. Ixchel. And this is the Medicine Woman. And it says you are a channel for divine healing power. So you have possibly psychic abilities, or you have a healing gift. So either you can heal people with words, you may be an energy healer. You may also be able to do some channeling. So you are just able to heal people. And if not, maybe this is about looking into the medical field if you're not already a part of it. So this is about healing qualities. So that is Tarot QOP. You are a channel for divine healing power. There you go. So when you look at these messages, like Tarot QOP just did, they can mean more than one thing. It doesn't literally mean you're giving people medicine. You have to go beyond what the cards say, because some people will just look at it and look at what it says and they're not using their intuition. They're just looking at what it says and they're like, well, this isn't right because I'm not feeding people medicine. I'm not a doctor. It can mean many different things. So who is next? Is it Marilyn? Where's that list? I think it's PC88 and then Marilyn. Okay, so I think Tarot QOP is doing the list for me. If you would like me to, I can make you a moderator so that people know that you're helping me and that you're making a list. Yes, you can. By all means, you are not obligated to do that, but it will help me. So if you have the time and the energy, your help is very much appreciated. I don't know. I'm probably not going to be on here as long as I was the other night because that was a little too much. Okay, so I have added you on as a moderator. So the next message you type, it should pop up with the little wrench beside it. Yeah. But yeah, if you have to go at any point, that is fine. Um, I don't know when I'm getting off because every time I say I'm getting off early, I end up staying on here forever. So PC88. So PC88, are you still here? So I do call your name. Well, obviously, but more so to make sure you are present in the live. So PC88. Okay, there you go. Whoops. Hmm. Uh, PC88, you have Artemis, and the keyword is guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So you have somebody crossed over in heaven, or maybe just different angels like archangels, or just different entities, around you, protecting you and those that you love, whether it's romantic love. Hi, Tremella. Sorry if I said your name wrong. So you have different spiritual guardians around you, protecting you, your family members, you know, anybody that you're romantically involved with, things like that. They are around you 24/7. It's nothing to be scared about. So this is just saying any and everything that you are going through, they are there helping you through. They are also there celebrating with you, even when things are good. So if you're having any trouble, this is a goddess you can call on. And any guardians that you may have crossed over, you can also reach them as well. You possibly might not be able to hear them, but you never know. Hmm. So my sister, before I start back up with the cards, my sister, um, I had just got a new card deck recently, and I just got it out the mail, doing my unboxing and um showing the cards in the video. And in the middle of the video, I had to stop it because, of course, she wanted to call. So it wasn't in the call, but when she got here to tell me what happened to her, I had just got through doing the unboxing of the cards, and I pulled a message at the end for overall energy for everybody. And the card that came up was receiving from angels. And she had just told me that some stranger, I think she was at Walmart, um, asked her if she was in nursing school, which she is, or she's trying to. She's going through the process of taking certain classes and stuff. And this guy didn't know her, So I don't know, maybe if he was psychic or maybe he just got a feeling. And she came and told me about it. And I just thought it was funny how that message came up, receiving from angels, because I did also say that the message could mean that there's angels um, on heaven on earth. Basically, there's angels here alive with us that speak to us through different through different guardians and things like that. And then another instance happened recently where a I think she was a nurse, and she asked my sister if she was going to nursing school, and she told her, for some reason the woman just kept telling her not to give up on it. So yes, angels on earth. And the thing is, she had told me these things after I had pulled this card at the end of this video. So I kind of got, you know, chills after that, because, can't be a coincidence. So yeah. But yeah, there really are people on earth that are angels, and they're sent to help us for one reason or another. And this person knew nothing about my sister. She didn't know my sister at all. Well, this was a guy, and then the girl was a nurse, and she to keep going with it, and whatever she does to not to give up. And my sister has recently been thinking of letting it go and leaving it alone. So it was just validation for her to try to keep going. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I just thought I had to share that little story, even though it was all over the place, but I think I got to the point. But yeah, the very same day that I did that, a few minutes later, she tells me this story. I said I literally just got through doing a video, and a card message like that popped up. And I said, heaven on earth, or angels on earth. I can't remember my exact words, but it was weird in a good way. Okay, so who is next? Marilyn. So here is May Eve, or My Eve. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cycles and rhythms. Honor these cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So that is for Marilyn, and this is about paying attention to different signs that your body is trying to um, make you, it's trying to balance out for you, basically. So making sure your emotions are balanced, and that your emotions are at a level playing field with your energy. And also not learning how to express your um, emotions in a healthier way. So, like, if your energy is really, really low, for whatever reason, could be the food you eat, it could be maybe you're not getting enough sleep, whatever the case is, that is probably going to be a time where you are more emotional. So you kind of don't need to, say everything that's on your mind at that point in time, because if your energy is low, I don't know how to put this. If your vibrations are low, your emotions are unbalanced. So keep that in check. Um, Also, maybe um, making sure being careful what you put in your body or what you put on your body, maybe. Um, so yeah, I'm a witness in being emotional like that, especially when my energy is very down. It's like if I don't go to sleep, like right now, it's like, what is it, like 2 o'clock by now? Almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, it is two. It is 2:01 a.m. And if I don't get a lot of sleep or enough sleep, um, I not only are my emotions not centered, but I feel very, very, very off energetically. Like I even start to feel like I have breathing problems. So make sure that diet is something you think you can handle, because yes, vegan has its benefits, but veganism also can be, it can kind of shut things down sometimes, but it also depends on the person. But pretty much it's about making sure that your energy and your emotions match up. Um, and try not to put your body or your energy into a back and forth type of cycle. So that is May Eve. So guys, the goddess's name is up here, and then you have the keywords or whatever, she brings. And then at the bottom, a little message. Okay, so I hope that made sense. And but yeah, different diets, even if you're not vegan, you can have the healthiest diet on the planet and it still can, mess a person up if you just can't handle certain things. Some people can handle being vegan, and some people can't. Some people can eat a lot, and some people can't. Depends on metabolism and things like that. So, Empress, are you still here? Empress. Hmm. Yeah. Meat is, I mean, like I said, people can handle different things, but meat can be good for you, but certain types and too much is not good for anybody. Huh. I don't have the strength to go vegan. I could probably um mm, no. I probably don't need to do that. So Empress. Okay, so Empress, if they come back, I'll get back to them. Um so the next person is Tremella, I think. I said it right the first time she said, but I ended up forgetting how I pronounced it. Hmm. So Tramila or Tramilo, going once, going twice. Now, if I do end up missing you and I'm still on, I'll get back to you. But okay, so I guess she's not in here anymore. Now, sometimes there has been a case where I have had people in the live, but they've fallen asleep. Hi, Amiris. And yes, you can be on the list. So if anybody is new, please feel free to subscribe. Okay, so it looks like Empress and Tramila are not responding, so I'll just have to come back to them whenever they get back or whatever the case is. But yeah, have had in the past where people would fall asleep, and the crazy thing is that I would start to pick up very specific details on them, and I would be calling them, and they would never say anything. And then they woke up, and I had to tell them everything that I had said. So, okay, so Amiris, I think you're next because those two are not answering. I'll have to get back to them whenever they come back, if they come back. Okay. Wait. Okay, just making sure. So, Amiris, you have Athena, which is, so these are not for questions. These are general goddess messages. For questions, those are donation is required. I had the message up there, but I'm gonna have to retype it. What did I have? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not finished with your message. I just feel like I need to type this out again really quick. Whoops. Okay. So, Amiris, Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So, basically, taking action based on what your intuition is telling you. Trusting in that inner wisdom. It's about deeper knowing. So, if not now, your intuition is going to become more clear. And these are going to be messages that you can trust. So, listen to those messages and take action based upon them to see, different results in certain areas of your life. So, a deeper knowing either now or soon coming up. You'll start seeing your intuition being more, not necessarily accurate, but clear messages coming through, messages that you can understand. So, yeah. I really need to get a new phone. That is good. You're welcome. So if anybody has any um general topics that we could talk about until I get more people in, if anybody's going to come in, just random chit chat, because I'm intending to try to see if I can get a few donations, because I have a bill coming up that I need to be able to pay. But uh, in the meantime, we could just talk. If anybody is new and haven't yet, please do subscribe. If anybody has any future video suggestions for readings or any other type of spiritual content, that will be helpful as well. Hello, Christian. I was waiting on you. But it looks like, I don't know, because I said that last time and I ended up getting a lot of people in here. Did you want a goddess message? Oh yeah, I really need to. I need glasses. It's not even funny because I thought, oh my god. Okay, I am doing okay. How are you? Hi, Kyla. So if anybody wants a goddess message, let me know. These are just general. For specific questions, I am taking donations. $5 is one question. $10 or more is three questions or more. The full goddess spread, which at this time um, I am giving for $6.15. It's actually cheaper than that. Well, not cheaper than that, but still cheap on my Etsy shop, even without it being on sale. The regular price is $12.30 or $12.35. And the full spread is 3 cards. Okay, so yes, you can have a message. So if anybody that hasn't had one yet would like one, let me know. My sale should be showing as it should be over now on my Etsy shop. but I still have, they're still cheap anyway. Okay, so I'm on so I'm going to get Kristen and then Kyla. And those other two, I wouldn't even, I don't know if they're coming back or not. Also, guys, I am teaching a tarot class. It is 101. It's just a recorded video of me. It's personalized for each person, though. So if anybody is interested in that, let me know. I did have a sale on it recently, but I think my sale should be over now, automatically on Etsy. So, yeah. Hi, Tremella. Okay, so let me see. Do I need to? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get Tremella or Tremila, and then Kristen, and then Kyla. And then I have no idea how to say that name, so I'm just gonna say Cass. Okay, so Tremella. So this is Lake Shimi, or I'm not even gonna try, but it says bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So usually when a card message comes up and it says for you to stop worrying, I always feel like I have to say this: worrying doesn't change the situation. Whether it's good or bad, it doesn't change it. Worry is a wasted emotion. All it does is stress you out. It can make you physically sick. It's just not good. So things are going to be looking up coming for you. And this could be saying that they are looking up now, even though it may not look like it. But if not now, coming up, things are going to start to get a little bit better for you. And even now, everything is okay. It just might not look like it, but everything is going to be fine in the end. I know that's a cliche message, but that's the message. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So that is for Tremella. So if anybody is new, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. That will help me. I've been trying to get to a certain number for actually like a year or something now, even though that doesn't matter. But so yeah, it's certain things on YouTube that people with my number of subscribers were not eligible to do on here. So like I can't make community posts because I don't have, I think I have to have 1,000 subscribers for that. And I'm nowhere near that. I only have, last I checked was 454. So okay, so Christian or Kristen, sorry. know what it is with this message. It's been the only repeat card, and so far, two people. Yeah, I think it's been two people that has gotten this message so far. So maybe it might be something that everybody needs to kind of pay attention to. So, Kristen, you have Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So pretty much following guidance you are getting deep within from spirit guides, maybe angels, just your intuition in general, and taking action based upon that wisdom that you are getting. It could be maybe birds or owls or some type of animal sending you messages as well. Um, so if not now, coming up, you're going to have deeper knowing, and there's going to be messages coming more clearer to you than they ever have before. So pay attention to those messages and act based on what those messages are telling you. So whatever advice that those messages are giving you, there's a likely chance that you need to um, follow it. So Athena for Kristen. So you're the third person that has received that same message so far. Okay, Kyla. You're welcome. Just taking a breather for 1 second. I can't do too many back-to-back readings without. Okay, so Kyla. Trying to get this without knocking this table over, because once I knock the table over, it's not a good idea. I don't know if that's for you or not, so I'm gonna put it back in there. If it's for you, it'll come back, it'll pop back up. And that does happen where I don't really use pop-up cards like that unless I feel it's meant for you. But if I put it back in the deck and it was meant for you, it does come back up no matter how many times I shuffle. That same message will pop back up if it's really something for you. Yep. And another one that I cannot pronounce. I'm gonna say Aira, Cura, and it says blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. So it looks like maybe you've started on a project, or maybe you've started, it could be anything new that you have just gotten into, or maybe thinking about, and you're kind of rushing the process. This is about you needing to be patient, and that you're wanting things to happen sooner than what they can, realistically speaking. So you have to give yourself time, and don't feel like just because you're not at a certain level yet that it means you have to give up. So you need to have patience with yourself, patience with the process, and patience with other people that are around you during these projects or whatever it is you have in mind. So, or whatever it is you're working on. So don't expect for the apple to already be on the tree when you have just planted it today. So giving yourself time, progress is progress, even if it's just a little bit of progress. Um, it's still progress and you're still moving forward. It's just sometimes if you for the whole thing to blossom the way that it needs to, it's gonna take time. So some stuff just can't happen overnight, and that's good. If you get this thing or whatever you're wanting, you get it too early, it's gonna end up not being what you want. The finished product is not going to, fulfill your needs. So give yourself time, let things happen the way that they're happening, and pat yourself on the back for what you have already done, even if it's only a little. Progress is still progress. So that is your message. So again, it's era Kira blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. So if this is not something for now, this is just a reminder for something maybe coming up. So remind yourself that it is something that you are just now getting involved in, whatever the case is, and it may take time to get it to where you want it to be, to get it fully developed. Hi, Dreer. Thank you for subscribing. Um, okay. Sometimes I have to go close up to the screen because I think it's because I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep. So I end up, it's kind of messing with my eyesight. So I'm needing to, like right now, no, me being up right now is fine. But the thing is, even when I get off this live, I'll probably be up for another 2 or 3 hours. So, and I believe it does mess with my eyes. So I'm going to have to get out of that. Okay, so Dreer, are you still here? Okay. Yes, these are general messages. You're welcome. Did I give you a message already? I don't think I gave you one already, did I? The message that I just did was for Kyla, I think. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do him yet. See, that's why I can't. Okay. But you're next, it looks like. So, okay. All right. Let's see. Hi, Eliza. I hope I said that right. Um, so Bridget. So this is one of my favorite ones. Elise. Okay. Sorry. So Bridget is the goddess for I'm gonna say Cass, Kass. Um so Bridget comes up for you and she says, don't back down. It says stand up for what you believe is right. So even if, hi Jocelyn, even if you are by yourself, you may have an unpopular opinion about something. The message here is just to go with what you know and what you feel to be right, even if nobody is standing in agreement with you. Or even maybe if you're in a situation where maybe there was an argument or something, this is not feeling pressured to feel like you have to agree with somebody else. No, that is for woe back. So if you would like a message, just ask to be added to the list in Tarot QOP, which is one of the moderators, and she is doing the list for me. So this is for Cass. That is this message that I just said. No, this one is for woe back. I'm gonna say it shortly, Cass. But if it resonated, I mean, it could be for you too, possibly. But we're gonna see if it might pop back up. If it's meant for you, it'll come back up. Okay. Okay, so Dreer is next, which I hope I'm saying that right. So if anybody wants a full spread, it is $6.15, and that's 3 cards. Okay, so where am I? Dreer. Okay, so here's a message for Dreer, and this is a message that has come up for somebody before. Era Kira, and I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. Blossoming, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. So maybe you're thinking about giving up on something too soon. Just when you are about to hit major progress, you kind of want to walk out before you can get there, because I promise you, as soon as you try to give up on something, you end up doing it too soon, because then there's an opportunity that comes up for you and you'll be like, if I just held on a little bit longer, I could have been there, and that could have been me. So keep giving things time, whatever it is, and remember that progress is progress. Even if it's just one little thing, it's still progress. It may take baby steps. Things take time, and not everything can be done overnight. So don't pressure yourself to be at a certain level just because other people are. People work at their own pace, and it's okay that it takes some people longer than others. So that is your message to remember. So era cure, blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process, and do not give up. So that is for Dreer. Hello, Laura. So yes, you can be added to the list. So Eliza, or I think that's how you said it was pronounced. Are you still here? Ugh, it went off. So I'm just shuffling. Now I am right-handed, not by choice. So that's another reason why, it can be hard for me to shuffle sometimes. So do bear with me. I have a physical birth injury, so bear with me with that. It's just my right arm and hand. So sometimes that's why cards are flying everywhere, or that's why, I can't keep my hand steady. All right, so I'm used to it. I've been since birth, so what can we do? It's not like really, really bad or anything, but it does keep me from, I am limited with certain things, yes. So you have Mother Mary. It says expect a miracle. Maybe that's why I brought it up, because I've told myself that I wouldn't get into that too much on here because I don't want my channel or me as a reader to be focused on that, because then people might start to think that I'm trying to get attention. But yeah, I wasn't born like that. It was a mistake made by the doctors that were delivering me. So it could have been prevented. But I'm making do with it. So, but it maybe I mention it because you're having problems, because I try not to get into it here. But it says, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So kind of like what I was saying earlier, you can't judge things by what you are seeing. You can't judge a book by its cover. So pretty much, even though you might not think so, and even your prayers, things you think you want, you don't necessarily need. And so God, or whoever you pray to, I pray to God, but the prayers that you make, they you think they're not being answered because it's not exactly what you are wanting. And basically blessings in disguise. So what you thought you want and you may have didn't get it, it was a reason for it. It could have been a good reason. Then maybe you'll later find that out, at a later time. So your prayers have been heard and they are being answered according to what the universe thinks you need. So you just have to see it that way. So that is your message, Mother Mary. Now, Mother Mary could be like the birth of something, not necessarily a baby, but something creative, something new that you are bringing into the world, something that is life changing, maybe. Doesn't have to be a baby, but um, just anything that is new. So expect a miracle. And maybe expect a miracle may also be about maybe you focusing on the worst case scenario a lot rather than, focusing on um, positive outcomes. You tend to think the worst, and it's time to kind of get out of that mindset. And if you don't think like that, this is just a reminder for just in case when you do start to have that mindset to remember to expect something good and something good will happen. 9 times out of 10, that's how it goes. I know people get tired of hearing that, but that's just how it is sometimes. So that was for Eliza or Eliza. I think she told me how to say it, but I still don't know how to say it. That's kind of close to my mother-in-law's name. It's Elisha with the E. When I say mother-in-law, I don't mean I'm married or anything, but basically she is, because I've been with her son forever. But hello, Heat Journey. So if anybody is new, please feel free to subscribe. It helps others be able to find my content, and it helps me on my goal. Probably more than likely I won't be able to get to my goal by the end of the year, but I would like to get close. Okay. No problem. Now, what time is it? It's I'm trying to look at can't freaking see the time. Okay, so it's 2:34. Trying to figure out when do I want to get off, because this is exactly why I'm having problems singing now, because I stay up too much. Okay, Jocelyn. So Jocelyn R. Are you still here? Hello, Virgo love. So if anybody wants to be on the list, just ask. These are general messages, and it's one card. I am doing. Oh, okay. Kind of tired, but okay. I hope you're doing well. All right, so Jocelyn. So I was wondering when this was going to come up. So, Jocelyn, you have, yeah, Green Terra. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, which is the goddess. They want you to ask them also to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So let somebody do something for you, Jocelyn. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Maybe you might be prideful. Is probably a situation where you are needing help and you are just afraid to ask for it, maybe. But this is saying let go of pride, let go of ego, let go of fear, and just ask for help. Ask other people, and also ask this goddess, Green Terra. Just allow yourself to be open to receiving, help, whether it's advice, whether it's financially, um, whether you're needing to find a job or some type of new skill or whatever the case is, ask for somebody to assist you. So that is for Jocelyn Green Terra. Start delegating, ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. So, also, guys, these could be future reminders in case you come up into situations. So, if it doesn't make sense now, it could be a message for um, coming up to focus on. So, that was Jocelyn. So, next is Laura. Laura H. It's raining. I love it when it rains. It helps me meditate. Hello, Melanin Moon Mystic. No, it is not too late. Not too late at all. I don't know why, but I feel like your name is familiar. Do you have a channel? I might be getting you mixed up with somebody else. When I say channel, like, do you actually make content? Like spiritual content? Because I think I've watched. Your name is familiar, so it could be somebody else, though. Ooh. Okay. I think I know who I'm mixing you up with, but I don't really remember their exact name because it's been a while since I've watched them. They have Mystic in their names for sure. So if anybody is new, I appreciate it if you would subscribe. It helps other people find my content and it also helps me. Laura. Another one of these names that I cannot pronounce. Okay, so Sek. I'm not. It's Sekhmet. Now, obviously, I haven't worked with each and every one of these goddesses, but I mostly focus on the image and the message down here in the keyword. So, this goddess is with you, Laura, and she says to be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So, I feel like this is more so about inner strength for you. Um, Pulling through situations and things around you. I feel like you are good at that. You may not show it at times, but you are able to um, keep your composure in certain situations. Even if you might have to count to 10, just do whatever you need to do to keep from, you know, causing a scene, I would say. So it says you're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So even what you think might be weak, like when sometimes the only fighting you need to do is walking away. And some people might say you walk away because you're weak, but those people, it doesn't make any sense. So when people walk away, it's because they are the stronger person. So this is about you not feeling like you have to react to everything. Um, so just kind of pull it together, as I feel like you've already been doing. And again, you don't have to respond or react to every little thing. Um, just let it be, and things will turn around for the better in due time. So try not to let things upset you to the point where it makes you step out of character, and just keep pushing. And again, just not giving people satisfaction. Keep doing that. And then there's lions in here. I don't know if you can see them, those things right there. They're lions. And that's actually the symbol for strength in tarot as well, or really generally speaking, it's a tiger or lion, same thing to me. I know they're different, but it's about the same thing. So that is for Laura H. Okay. Um, so I hope that helps. So Heat Journey, are you still here? Hello, Aaron. You're welcome. Hmm. Blessings to you too. I had a thought, but I lost it. It's happening too much lately. I get a thought, and then the next is gone. The next second, it's gone. Oops. Okay. Okay. Heat Journey, you have Ishtar, and the keyword is boundaries, and it says love yourself enough to say no to others, demands on your time and energy. So this is a message that came up for somebody earlier. So basically this is telling you that it is okay to say no. There needs to be a balance of giving and taking, making sure you're not giving out more than somebody's given to you, or vice versa. Um, Making sure you're creating boundaries with, whether it's family members or romantic partner, friends, whoever it is. Um, just setting some boundaries, because certain lines do not need to be crossed in certain situations. Um, like me, I have to set boundaries in my line of work, in the psychic field, because a lot of people don't keep in mind that psychics, we do get taken advantage of. It happens more than people think. It's not just, people looking for readings, it's the readers too. So I have to say no to people sometimes, or turn people down for whatever reason. And sometimes you just have to do it because that's what's best. And you have to learn to be fair to yourself. So yeah, so setting boundaries and allowing yourself to um be able to say no, um, based on you knowing what you deserve, basically. So, um, yeah. So that's the goddess up there, which is Ishtar, Ishtar, I'm guessing. Boundaries, love yourself enough to say no to others, demands on your time and energy. Um okay, Virgo love. You're welcome. So thank you to everybody who is subscribing. I'm getting the notifications on my phone. I don't always get them, but um, some of the time I'll get the notifications of who subscribed and yeah. So Virgo love, are you still here? Hmm. So Virgo love, you have Cordelia. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So, um, spending time outside, as it says, leaving your blinds and your curtains open, letting the sun peek through. Maybe you stay in the dark a lot, or like not literally sometimes, but like just isolating yourself from other people. Maybe you do go outside, but you just don't interact a lot. Um, so this could mean either going outside and spending time in nature, taking a walk, just even maybe sitting down outside on the porch or on the grass. Yeah, possibly sunlight, but also another message is um, interacting with people. Maybe you're not doing that enough, or possibly this could be coming up. Um, Advice for you to take coming up. As mentioned, you got to go beyond what it says on the card. So it can mean many different things. Possibly, but more so um, if it's not necessarily just about being active outdoors. This could be about somebody that stays withdrawn sometimes and they don't go and interact with other people. You can go outside, but you still might not be socializing. Now, if you are, this is just maybe a message to remind you moving forward to be active outside and spend some time outside. So just make sure. Mm, yeah. Because for a lot of people, that can just mean just not socializing. Okay, melanin mood mystic. Okay, it keeps cutting me out. Yeah, I haven't shuffled that yet. Okay, Melanin Moon Mystic. Oh yeah, it does that when it rains. So